Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're diving into something really interesting and maybe a little risky to talk about. You know how people often say Japanese men are quiet, calm, or hard to read? Well, behind that poker face, there's actually a lot going on. Yes, Japanese men might not show it, but they feel deeply. They have pride, emotions, and sensitivity, just like anyone else. But here's the problem. They rarely say it out loud. That's why today, I want to talk about 6 things that girlfriends often say that can secretly hurt Japanese men. Not because they're weak, but because those words hit something important: their pride, their confidence, their sense of being. And don't worry, I'll also share what to say instead. Because sometimes it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. All right, let's get started. You know that moment when he's struggling to fix something? Maybe a shelf, a Wi-Fi router, or a piece of furniture, and it's taking forever. And you just can't stand it anymore, so you sigh and say, "Just give it to me, I'll do it." Sounds harmless, right? You're just trying to help. But to him, that's like a little stab in the heart. Because Japanese men, especially, grow up believing they should be capable, dependable, the one who can solve things. So when you take over, it doesn't feel like teamwork. It feels like he's being replaced. It's like someone grabbing the steering wheel while you're driving and saying, "You're doing it wrong. You're still alive, but your confidence? Gone." Instead of saying, "I'll do it," try something like, "Want to try it together?" Or, "Can I help a little?" That small change makes it feel like cooperation, not competition. He still feels needed, not useless. Here's another one. Isn't there anything fun to do? Maybe you're out together, walking around, and you're feeling bored. You're not blaming him, you just want to do something exciting. But to him, those words sound like "you're boring." In Japan, men often feel responsible for making dates fun, for setting the mood, for leading. So when she says that, it hits him right in the self-esteem. He starts thinking, "She's bored when she's with me. I'm not enough." It's not that he wants constant excitement. He just wants to feel that being with him is enough to make her smile. Instead of saying, "Isn't there anything fun to do?" try something like, "Let's go somewhere new next time." That makes it sound like an adventure you're planning together, not a complaint about him. Now, this next one might sound familiar. "My friend's boyfriend makes a lot of money." Ah, the comparison trap. You might say it casually, just talking, not meaning any harm. But for him, that one sentence feels like an instant evaluation of his worth. Japanese men often tie their value to their job and income. So when you compare him to another man's success, even indirectly, it hurts. He's thinking, "Am I not doing enough? Am I disappointing her?" Even if you don't mean it that way, that's what he hears. Instead, try showing appreciation for what he already does. Say, "I really appreciate how hard you work," or "You're so reliable." That kind of recognition means the world. Men grow stronger with appreciation, not comparison. Okay, let's talk about this one. At home, he's really messy. This usually happens when you're with friends. Someone says, "Your boyfriend is so cool," and you laugh and say, "Oh, you don't know him at home. He's totally lazy." You mean it as a joke, right? But he's sitting there thinking, "Did she really just say that in front of everyone?" It's not about being messy. It's about being embarrassed in public. In Japan, reputation and saving face are really important. He wants people to see him as competent and respectable. When you reveal his private side, even playfully, it feels like you've stripped away that image. So if someone compliments him, just smile and say, "Yeah, he's great, isn't he?" If you want to tease him, save it for private moments. In public, make him feel respected. That kind of loyalty makes him want to protect you even more. Here's another one that hits deeper than people realize. "You don't even know that?" You might think you're just surprised, but to him, it feels like, "Wow, you're dumb." Men, especially Japanese men, want to feel knowledgeable and reliable. They like to teach, to guide, to be the person you can depend on. So when you say, "You don't know that?" even jokingly, it cuts his confidence. He feels small, like you're not impressed by him anymore. Try instead, "Oh, really? I didn't know that either." Or, "Let's find out together." It changes everything. It's not a judgment anymore, it's a shared moment. And in that kind of moment, he feels close to you, not defensive. And then there's the worst one of all. "You're not manly enough." That one hits the deepest. because it doesn't just criticize what he did, it questions who he is. In Japan, men are raised with strong expectations to be calm, dependable, and strong. So when his girlfriend says, "You're not manly enough," it feels like his whole identity is being rejected. He's not hearing criticism, he's hearing, "You're not enough for me." And that's painful. Because no matter how confident someone looks, everyone wants to feel accepted for who they are. If there's something you want him to change, you don't have to attack his masculinity. Instead of saying, "Be more manly," say, "I really love it when you take the lead," or "It makes me happy when you do this." That tells him exactly what you want without tearing him down. And that's how real communication works. So those are the 6 little phrases that can secretly hurt Japanese men. Just give it to me, I'll do it. Isn't there anything fun to do? My friend's boyfriend makes a lot of money. At home, he's really messy. You don't even know that? And you're not manly enough. None of these words are evil. Most of the time, people say them without meaning harm. But words carry emotion, and even small ones can hit deep when they come from someone you love. It's not about walking on eggshells or saying nothing. It's about saying things with a little more kindness, a little more awareness. Because the truth is, men aren't made of stone. They just hide their cracks better. And when you speak with care, those cracks don't break, they heal. So next time you're about to say something sharp, take a breath and ask yourself, will this make him feel smaller or closer? That one pause could save a relationship. Thanks for spending this time with me. If you found this interesting, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever said something that unintentionally hurt someone? Or if you're a guy, what words from a girlfriend have secretly hurt you? Let's be honest, open, and kind. That's how we grow, and that's how love lasts. See you in the next one. And remember, empathy never goes out of style.